let me throw on my robe. I'll be right back. Hold, please. Okay, thank you all for coming in. I did not know if I was going to actually be able to go live today because it is so unbearably hot in my beauty room where I film that I couldn't even. Hey babes, I'm back. All right, so it's so unbearably warm in this room where I film that I was not able to actually. Hey TT, hello cat. I was not able to film because it was so hot in here. I was afraid, you know, a light would like burst or something would happen. So I was like, if it doesn't cool down in this room, I'm not gonna be able to do a Bella After Dark. I missed you too, TT. I missed you too. Life has been lifing, work has been working, and it's so funny. I was trying to get someone to cover a shift for me at the end of this month, and I thought I had somebody, and then she revoked it. So I'm like, oh, great. I have nobody to work this shift. But look, either way, I got to go. I need a weekend, like no work, no nothing, just relaxing and recharging my batteries because I miss that. I need that so badly. I am off on Sunday, so there will be a Sunday Sips. However, it might be early. It might be an early Sunday Sips. We'll see. Because I want to go and see Superman. Not Superman, Spider-Man. See, I don't even know. Weather is hot. Life is busy but blessed. I know, Lock Maiden. Hello. Thank you so much for coming in. Totally agree with that statement. Totally agree. And life is lifing, and you just gotta keep rolling with the punches. But hey, Makeup Esquire, I finally got up the August birthdays. I mean, I've only just been sitting on the graphic for like almost a week and didn't put it up. I thought I did. I thought I did put it up, but I looked and I did not. And so I was like, I wonder why, you know, nobody's commenting and nobody's saying anything. Nobody's doing shout outs or anything. That's because y'all didn't see it. And I'm apologizing about that. I really am, because I meant to put it up. I had all intentions of putting it up. You put up your June birthday after my birthday, so you're fine. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I literally get the graphics and stuff done the month before. And so I don't know why I was sitting on it. I blinked. I thought I did put it up. I'm sorry, Kat. Extra shout out for you for your birthday. Sorry, I couldn't join. I'm still on the road for work. I figured as much. But it's just as well because the way my studio is set up, it was a smooth 98 degrees in here. So I had to pump not only the AC up, but I also had to turn on my fan. I hope you guys aren't hearing the fan, but I needed the fan and the AC today. It was a dual need today. Because I'm telling you, it was hot in here. And from what the weather has been predicting, it's going to be hot all weekend. It's fine. I thought it was keeping me young for one more day. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So I found my favorite brow, like wax comb tint in the Dior Onset Brow. Now, those of you who've been with me for a while know I stand for this back in the day. Here we go. You can see it. Stand. I kept one as a, you know, constant and then one as a backup. That's how much I love this. But trying to find them now is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. The Tom Fords are completely gone. They're completely gone. I don't think that there are any Tom Ford brow gels anymore. But that doggone Dior had me getting ready to storm the offices and finding out what the heck is going on. But my girl at Nordstrom's found it for me. And she was like, you want the dark brown? I was like, I do if you got it. I do if you got it. And she did. So, ooh, we back in. The girl's back in style. She clocked in. Let me see. Because I know Kat just said something that I'm going to crack up about. So all that to say, the August birthdays are up now, the birthday card. It's on my post for YouTube, and it's on the Instagram. It's on my Instagram. So your cards are up. September's already done. I'm going to just set it so that automatically September 1st, it'll pop up. So that even if I'm not, you know, around physically to do it, it's already done and it'll just automatically go up. Let's see. You know, I can't confirm anything via mouth, but if you can blink twice to whether the Taylor Swift times Pat McGrath collection is coming, and that's apparently already inside Sephora's, then that would be greatly appreciated. Yo no sé. But interesting. Interesting. Interesting that you say that. But I cannot confirm nor deny. Unfortunately. However, comma, you know I'm gonna be one to get up in there. And that also leads in perfectly to what the topic is for tonight, because I did post about the new Louis Vuitton collection coming. And before y'all start, you know, let me throw out a few caveats. Last year, this time when they released the collection, I was like, let me hold off. Let me read the room, see what it was. And a lot of my beauty babes were a little upset. They were a little bit upset because they felt like, one, the price was too high. And also that, you know, some people felt like it was poor timing given the economy and given, you know, what we're going through right now. And it's still not a good time. So I get it. I truly get it that sometimes, you know, you gotta, you know, do what your wallet tells you to do. We're doing Ilia tonight. It's another brand that I really just got turned on to while working at Sephora. This came in our bag for July, our training bag. And so I got the shade, what did I get? I got the shade ST14. So that is Dominica, which I've never been. I've always wanted to go to Dominica. I've never been. So that is the color that I'm wearing today. I just put a drop, 2 drops actually, on my brush and brushed them in. Wait, hold on. Don't read the comments out loud. Why? Do a 360. Ah. Ah. You want to ask a question, defective? No. Hey, Trish. How are you? I'm going to put another drop. It's so weird to me to put these drops in on the brush because I feel like they soak into the brush and they don't really get on my face as much as I would like. So I'm gonna demonstrate it actually on my face so you can actually see the color before I go in with the brush. So we're gonna do another one right on my forehead so you can see the color. It is a runner. It definitely is a runner in terms of the consistency of the foundation, but it's a perfect match for me. Perfect match. And did I mention that it has SPF 40? Now, you know me, I don't rely on makeup to give me my SPF protection. But however, the fact that you do have an SPF of 40 and that CL foundation has an SPF of 50, I was like, I'm not mad at it. I would definitely give it a try. Not foregoing my sunscreen, but I would definitely give it a try because, like I said, this one here, this Ilia, not bad. Not bad. Definitely gives you light to medium coverage. So it's not going to cover up everything, but it will make it look harmonious with your skin. It definitely is a friend to the skin. It's not too fragranty. Like, I don't smell a fragrance at all. It's made with niacinamide and squalene and hyaluronic acid, so it is putting a lot of moisture onto the skin. So I find that when I use this after I've already kind of put those things on my face, it gives me a very nice hydration to the skin that really lasts. Melania, hello, Melania DeLuca, welcome in. Hello to all the newcomers. Please feel free to give it a like. And if you like what you see, please go ahead and tap that notification bell and punch that dog on subscribe button right in the nose and tell them you know Brown Girl Bella is the place to be for luxury beauty and makeup news and so much more. We have a lot of fun here. And so welcome into the fold. Welcome to Brown Girl Bella. Welcome to Bella After Dark, where we may talk about makeup, but somehow or other, we go off the rails and talk about real life stuff, real grown folk stuff. So right now we're talking about the price of luxury. So given that, like I said, Louis Vuitton released their collection this time last year. Hey, Feminine Melanin, you watching me from the TV? Ah, you know I love it when you watch me from the TV. You know I love it when you watch me from the TV. Hey, Danny, I'm happy you doing good. I am. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. We're going to do a little makeup routine here. Do a little 1-2 on the 1-2. And we're going to talk about this luxury beauty phase that is basically taking control over what is happening in the industry. And you looking good, okay? Yes. You sent me something on the green app. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for sending me something on the green app. I so appreciate it. Love you, mean it. Love you, mean it. Cause girl, I told you, your girl trying to fight to get a weekend off. I've just been working and working and working like you wouldn't believe. So thank you in advance for that, because I need that. I need that. So yes, so I'm trying to get it out. This is the reaction to the new LV collection being announced. So I put it up on my social medias. I put it up on my TikTok, and I'm going to put it up on my Instagram as well. So you'll see it. If you don't follow me on TikTok, I'm on IG as well. Everything is Brown Girl Bella. So if you don't know how to find me, just go Brown Girl Bella all together, like it's one word, and I'll pop up. Okay? So last year, they came and they popped up and they said, hey, you know, we're in this game now. Us Louis Vuitton people, we're in the game now, in the luxury game now. And we were in here before, and now we're back. And so a lot of people had a lot of opinions, including me. And I said I was gonna let it slide and just not, you know, talk about it, but I would get it and try it out for myself. I loved them, but like some people, I question if it was truly worth the amount that you're paying for it, right? Because certainly the formulas of both the eyeshadow and the lipstick were not groundbreaking. Shannon, reread my comment. Okay. Is this about Pat's reaction to the new LV collection being announced? Oh, I didn't read that right. Thank you for letting me reread it. I did not see Pat's reaction yet, but I have a reaction. But if you know what Pat's reaction was, because I kind of jumped on here late today because I was doing some other things. I wasn't perusing the latest news. Forgive me, y'all, but I had to, you know, take care of home first, and I couldn't get to everything. So if I missed out on something, please let me know. Please let me know if she said anything. I'm interested to see if she had anything to do with this release, because it looks eerily similar to one of her old palettes that I actually have. And I will show you. Oh, so on Pat's personal page, she went off the rails a little, and on her professional account, she wasn't saying much. Oh. What did she go off the rails about? Is she trying to say that she wasn't involved in this collection? Is she trying to say that the colors are eerily similar to what she broke out with a few years ago? I don't know. Hey, beautiful Atlanta is in the house. Hey, beautiful Atlanta is in the house. Hey, Robert Kirkland from Atlanta. ATL. Okay. Singer Baba 440. Singer Baba 440 from India. Hi from India. Thank you for coming. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up the video. And if you can, please share it out. Can you please show what shade eyeshadow did you use? Girl, it's so good on you, Soleil. Honey, I didn't even use anything yet. I just put on, because I don't like it as a concealer, but as a eyeshadow primer. As an eyeshadow primer, it hits. The Shantakai. We remix a lot of stuff here. So just know you're going to see a lot of things that you thought was supposed to be for one thing, but Brown Girl Bella uses it for something else. That's because I tried it as a concealer. I didn't like it as a concealer. And I was like, you know what? But this will make a perfect eyeshadow primer. And it does. So that's what I have on my eyes right now. I just added some more so you can see. And I just blended it in with a brush. And I guess it looks like eyeshadow, huh? But, yep, it's the concealer from Chef de Kai. Because we waste what on here, babes? We waste nothing on this show. Absolutely nothing. I will make a way out of some way. Good evening, being Marilyn Gail. How are you, beautiful? How are you? I love it. I love it. Okay. She's confirmed that she actually has little involvement in the brand and that the first launch was in the warehouse for a while and that this new collection was made from testers from other brands. Okay, I can kind of swing with that. I can kind of swing with that. And if you see my my TikTok, I show you a swatch of how the lip, the dark lip that looks black, I show you a little snippet of that. And I promise you on All Is Holy, I know that Pat had did that for her Star Wars collection. It was in a red tube and it was freaking like black with like sparkles in it. I know I'm not going crazy. I know I remember that because I was like, should I get that? And I was debating on whether or not I should get it. And ultimately I decided no, because the only time I'm going to wear it is for Halloween, because I don't really do like Halloween makeup and all that stuff. I don't do all that theatrics. But I would, you know, like do it like a goth look. That's as far as I'm going. But that's as far as I'm going. So don't ask me, you know, oh, are you doing something for Halloween? No, I'm not your beauty girl for that one. I just don't. I don't. I will do a face for you. I'll do a face beat for you. We'll look cute, but we're not gonna look scary. We just not. I'm doing good. Been in the bushes on a few of your lives. Okay, so thank you for coming out the bushes, out the clouds, and blessing us with some freaking hellos and talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. I love it when my peeps talk to me, especially you, girl, because I haven't heard from you in a while. So thank you so much for coming in. I so appreciate that. ISIL 2121, girl, you so sweet. Thank you for showing me. I believe what you're gonna use is always gonna look good on you. I love your energy. You're a beauty. Oh, thank you, honey. All right, that being said, let me go pull it out. Oh, please. We gotta pull out the palette. Now this palette I remember clearly because we had one of our first incidences with this palette. So I had gotten it from the Pat McGrath website. I love the colors in here. I loved how, you know, goth it looked, and, you know, it just called me. But baby, when this first came to me, it was crack city. All of the shades were cracked and they were like all falling into each other. So this is the palette that I'm talking about. In particular, this color right here, which is the color that I grabbed this for. I mean, do you see that? Do you see that? Ooh, she's a nasty mamma jamma. I'm gonna show you the burgundy because I usually put this on underneath and then throw this on top. So nice. But then the others aren't slouches at all either. I'm gonna do this one on the bottom. Beautiful. And yes, it does give me rose gold vibes. Definitely. Definitely rose gold vibes. And then this last one, which is on the top left, is a little bit lighter. But beautiful, beautiful colors. This palette is called the Deep Space Divinity. And as you can see, it's been loved and then some. But these colors are beautiful. Okay, so let me share with you what the colors are. Down here at the bottom, that one is Golden Aurora. And then this one here is Alien Moon. Is that Alien Moon? No. Oh, please. Oh, sorry. This one here is Alien Moon. That's Alien Moon. Then the top is this one. This is Rose Nocturne, which definitely doesn't look rose. It looks more burgundy. And you'll see it when it goes on my eyes. It definitely looks more burgundy. So did I do all four? I think I did all four. Oh, Dawn Fantasia is the one I didn't do. That's the one here that looks more rose goldish. That's Dawn Fantasia. Really pretty. So it kind of gave me that vibes, this new collection. But what was stunning to me wasn't just the palette prices, but the way that people responded to the color and the palette and the prices. Because a lot of people were up in arms saying, oh my God, that's too much for a lipstick. $195 is too much for a lipstick, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, are you guys luxury beauty connoisseurs? Like, do you guys actually buy luxury beauty? Because I'll tell you now, before that collection came out, and I remember clearly because I was in Paris at the time when it launched. Do you remember Chanel had launched these lipsticks that they were $195, baby? Yes, babes, they were $195. And I forget what the name of it is. There was one that was like a burgundy that I had gotten. And I was like, take my coins, please. Because if I want it to the point where I know I'm going to wear it and use it and get a lot of use out of it, then hey, I'm going to just buy it. I'm thinking of cherry ice cream that was rebranded to Dark Star. You're thinking of cherry ice cream that was rebranded to Dark Star or for the Star Wars collection. Oh, maybe for the lipstick? Maybe. I don't remember. All I remember is I believe it was Pat who had that doggone lipstick. And it had like little sparkly things on it. But I can't remember like what it was called. And I'm pretty sure it was in Star Wars packaging. I'm pretty sure. Because there was maybe 2 lipsticks that I didn't get. And that was one of them. A Pat Shadow. I know it shares a name with a different item in her line. Yeah, which she, you know, she does to totally mess me up. Totally messed me up. All right, we're going to start with the Rose Nocturne that I still say is a burgundy and not a rose, but whatever. Whatever you say, Pat. If you say it is rose, then it'll be rose. But I'm telling you now, I don't think so. Oh, she's pigmented, honey. Trust when I tell you. She got some pigment on her. right? Don't she have some pigment on her? I mean, dang. She came in here and just like totally did damage on my eye. She said, "Papow, Papow, how you like me now?" Cause I mean, I was ready, but kind of, sorta, I wasn't ready. But I'm ready now. Whoa. What? Oh. Just gonna fade it out as we get a little closer. Let me get a clean brush so we can just start to fade it out as we go up. I mean, look at this, John. So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. I'm gonna do like a little alien superstar kind of look today. I mean, you cannot deny the power that is Miss Pat. All right, so getting back to Louis Vuitton and the price of this luxury. So lipsticks, $195. Y'all balking, but seriously, some of y'all bought that Chanel lipstick. So you live at, oh my God. Okay, we need to talk because you know my family is from Panama. I have nobody that lives there now, but I am going to be relocating there and doing some things in that country very, very soon. Oh my God. So we definitely have to talk because I will be there. Hopefully this year I will get to go because I want to kind of scout out where I might want to live. And I know I need to like take a look at some places. I know I want to be near Panama City. I don't want to be in anywhere rural. I do want to be in like a nice townhome community, you know, something like that where, you know, there are like, you know, pools and things like that, an exercise room, all that stuff. Or at least, you know, I can have enough space in my townhome that I can have all of that myself. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of. I'll clean that other part up in a minute. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys. It's the sheer bomb from that collection. I remember people saying she was trying to come for a Clinique when that launched. Okay, yeah. I remember. Does your hand still hurt when you hold the brush? No, thank you for asking. No, it stopped hurting. It stopped hurting. And just as easy as it had come, it left as well, just as fast. And I never figured out what that was. My guess was, just talking to my doctor, she says I might have had like a touch of arthritis on this side just from holding it the way that I held it. I might have, you know, developed a touch of arthritis in that finger. But I was like, it doesn't hurt anymore at all. And I'm so glad about it. But yeah, thank you so much. See, that's the Virgo in us. We remember every doggone thing, don't we? We don't forget nothing. But nope, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It went away. One day I was holding the brush and it didn't hurt anymore. Go figure. Go figure. I might have to clean this up a little bit because I feel like it's giving me bruise on camera. So I might have to clean that up a little bit. But no worries. But I do love that burgundy. I do. All right, I'm just adding a little bit more, not adding any more color, but just using what's left on the brush just to add it on, because you know me, I gotta take my finger and dig in here and use that for my lid color. Just tapping it on, and then what I'll do with the brush is then finesse it so that, you know, it looks a little bit more neater. But I love doing it this way because I want to make sure I have the maximum payout on my eye before we like move on. And so the eyeshadow palettes that they came out with were, at the time, those were what, $2.95, I think? I think they were $2.95. And again, it is a case that you will have forever, right? Because you can mix and match with different colors. They had them all arranged the same way. So no matter what palette you put in there, it just set. And my thing was, I'm like, why only come out with one like eyeshadow holder? You know, why not come out with two different ones so that we can pick and choose? Well, they heard me because this year they have two. And you know which one I want. Do I need to say it? I think I do, because there's some new people in here and they don't know how I get down. Rose gold and I go together. Okay? So if you see anything and it has like rose gold in it, trust when I tell you, I'm probably already adding that to my calendar and to my collection. I'm already, you know, figuring out when it's released, I can have my little grubby hands on it. And so for me, when I saw that, I was like, my interest is piqued. And then I saw the price tag. The new palette holders are $390, either $395 or $390. I forget which, but they're $300. I know that. And so I was like, deer caught in headlights. Like, are we really getting ready to pay almost $400 for that? Are we, Shannon? Are we, huh? Are we? I don't know. Thank you. Hello, Riley, first of all. Thank you for coming, second of all. I'm so glad you like the look. We are not finished yet because we still need to do the under eye and we still need to clean up our aisle too so we can fix this all up and look cute. But we're talking about the Louis Vuitton new release that's coming. It hasn't released yet. It will be released on August the 19th, so it's coming up soon. And I gotta tell you, I get it. Oh man, listen. Or they got that $565 Dior lipstick. Thank you. Like, I don't understand why people are acting like it's such a new phenomenon to have these really expensive eyeshadows. We've been doing this for a while now. We've been there for a while now. But I guess because now it is brought to light and on a larger scale with Louis Vuitton, and they had major success last year this time with their product, maybe people are like, well, I don't know if I want to buy that again this year, because one, it's more money, and two, like, what are you going to get? What are you getting out of this extra funds that you are spending? And I'm like, you're getting a palette that will double as a compact, will be something that you can use to put any of the Louis Vuitton makeup that you may want to use for this. You can put it all in these things because they're all shaped the same way. So you can go back to maybe one of the favorites that you had from last year, El Cangrejo. Okay, okay. Loving this burgundy shade. The eye look is done. Same. I got a call too. Okay, no worries. No worries. Get your phone call on. We're going to put some more of this underneath the eye and extend it out. You know I'm going to have that little wing eye moment on the top. And like I said, we'll clean up everything on aisle 2 when I get everything down the way I want it. And then I'll just clean up everything else. Who y'all getting calls from this time of night? And I'm talking particularly to you, TT. Who you getting calls from this time of night? Shannon would dye her skin rose gold if she could. Maybe not the skin, but definitely the hair. I definitely could see me having like some rose gold in my hair. I could see that. I could see that. I don't know what I'm going to do for my hair. Speaking of which, I don't know what I'm going to do for my hair because my birthday's coming up next month. Ooh, 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 Virgo season. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have an outfit picked out yet. Not that I'm going anywhere, like, really, you know. Probably go out to dinner, which is basically what we do now, is we go to dinner and then we come home. We're becoming that couple that we always used to make fun of, but, you know, just being homebodies. Now we're the homebodies. And really, I don't mind it. They had something there with the being at home all the time. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. We have every creature comfort that we need, you know, as far as, you know, whatever they have out there, we can have in here. Like music, we got music. Drinks, we got drinks. Entertainment, we got entertainment. I got everything. Like, what do I need to really go outside for? Shopping. You can get that delivered, including makeup. So what do I need to go outside for? What's out there? Nothing. 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 Y'all, I finally broke down. And this is only because it came free, because we started this new health program. And so they gave you like gifts for passing different milestones. And so I got this one, which is green and black. And then of course, Bae got black on black. And then we also got, what else did we get from them? We got a phone holder. We got the stretchy bands, which I barely need to break out and use. And then we got yoga mats. So we're all set for working out. But ask me if we have yet. That would be a negative. That would be a negative. Why? Because all I do is work, work, work. That's all I do. And by the time I come home, I'm exhausted. I've been on my feet all day. The last thing I want to do is work out. I think I had my workout on the floor. I think I did. I really do. I was like, I can't do no more. That's it. That's it. I'm done. All right. And because of these doggone hooded eyes, yes, I know my color is gonna be raised up over my crease. So I have to come back in and dial her down a bit so that we can have the burgundy where the burgundy's supposed to be. We can have the greenish with specks of pink, well, burgundy over here. It's a lot going on, a lot going on. So, okay, so we talked about looking very jazzy. Hey, day before my birthday on the 20th of August. Happy birthday, TT. Yes, I was just telling everybody, I just put up the birthday card for August. So make sure you put your date on there so we can shout you out. I want to make sure I shout out my babes on their day. Okay? Oh, yeah. We like it. We like it. And again, I'm not adding anything else onto my brush. I'm just using whatever's on there to like just define it a little bit more. And I know every time I open and close my eyes, it's gonna hit up top, so I'm not really worried about that anymore. I'm just trying to smooth it out. Okay. So what else? So yes, so old version came out. It's $125 for the lipstick, $2.95 I think ish for the eyeshadow palette, of which it was only one style, and then nothing else until now. So it's been almost a year since they put out anything new. And so now they put out this new look. I like the palette holder, the rose gold, love it. But I also like that black with a little bit of red in there. I like that as well. I like that as well, but that won't be my first one that I gravitate to. The first one that I'm gravitating to is the rose gold. That's the first thing I'm locking down. So I'm locking that down, and I'm locking the rose gold case for the balm. I'm locking that down. Now, I'm hoping that they didn't change the component for the lip balm versus the lipstick, because the last time you could interchange them and put the lipstick in the balm case and vice versa. I'm hoping that it stayed that way, because if it didn't, I'm gonna be a little upset, because I'd rather have the balm lipstick case than the other one. I mean, I'll get it so that I have the full collection, but like I said, I want to piecemeal it. I don't want to get like everything all at once, because all it's going to do is what it did last year. Sit and keep. I didn't even show them on camera, because by the time I did get them, everybody had said whatever they needed to say, including me. And I felt like I have nothing more to say about these. So let me just use them and chill out. Be cool about it. You know, enjoy it. Because I bought it to enjoy. I bought it to collect. And that's what I'm going to do with it. But like, the sheer outrage, like, oh my God, how dare Louis Vuitton tell us to spend X amount on this makeup? Like, oh my God. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Are they not the same Louis Vuitton that told y'all we want upwards of $20,000 for a leather bag? Because now we made it out of leather instead of canvas. I'll wait on that. And while y'all still pondering on that, ponder on this. I bought an Alma bag from Louis Vuitton back in the 90s when I was free spirit, working, making my own money, or as Cardi B say, make my own shmoney, and feeling myself. And I was like, I'm gonna walk in to Louis Vuitton on my lunch hour, no less, right? That's how boss I went. On my lunch hour, I'm gonna walk into Louis Vuitton and I'm gonna get me this bag. Not for any reason. It wasn't my birthday. It wasn't, you know, any special occasion I was marking. Just because I had it in my account and I could buy it without missing it. That's the thing. Buying it without missing it. So you can buy things, right? Everybody can buy things. But if that's interfering with like your life and what you need to do, like if you can't buy groceries next week because you bought a bag, then your priorities are not aligned. But if you have a healthy savings account, you got, you know, money in your checking account so that you can pay your bills and your lights won't get cut off or nothing, you know, it's not interfering with anything, then by all means, if you have the means, do it. But I don't want you to feel bad about doing it because people say, how dare you for buying luxury? This whole channel is built on the premise that nothing is unattainable, right? Nothing is unattainable. And what luxury means to me may not mean the same for you, right? For you, going out and spending money on a lipstick from, I don't know, Dior might be your version of luxury, because it is a luxury brand, and you are spending, you know, a premium for that luxury. So that may be where your luxury lies. For others, it may be going and getting a MAC lipstick. That's also luxury, right? Because you're going into a store or you're going online to a Mac.com and you're buying what you want. So that is a luxury to you. Anything that you cannot buy in a drugstore, like you can't get in CVS or Walgreens or Dwayne Reed or wherever the equivalent of those things are where you live, that's luxury, okay? So let's just blanket it with that. Now, what you do with that luxury is all on you. I never tell you, oh, this is what you should buy, oh, la, 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 la. I tell you what I like, and I tell you what I bought and how I like it. But I'm not forcing you to do what I do, right? I'm just opening you up to expose you to the fact that if you did want this, if you did want it, here is the link to it. And here, you know, here's what I did. Here's how I got it. Where I got it, how much it is, all of that is in the description box below. Or at least it will be when I finish this live. Okay, we're a little tardy today. Okay. But that's what we do here. Okay? We meet you where you are. I give you soft glam, or in this case, bold glam looks that you can take from the office to the club to, you know, wherever you want to go next and whoever you want to go there next with, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. Because we are women, we are fearless, we are unstoppable, and we love makeup. We love makeup. Period. Period. And whether that makeup for you is Ebony Fashion Fair or Louis Vuitton, it's on you. No, my aunt didn't say none yet. When I asked her who was calling her this summer night, she said none yet. And I'm going to stay in a child's place and not even question that. You go ahead on with your bad self, auntie. You say, clock it, clock it. She done told me, shut up, mind your business. None of y'all up here, okay? Grown folks are doing grown folks things, okay, at this time of night. Okay? While you over here talking about some damn lipstick, okay? Auntie over there getting done, okay? I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad. Because I'm over here talking about lipstick. And she about to get her back cracked. How you like those apples? Mind your business, Shannon. Business is minded. Okay? You ain't got to worry about me. Okay? You ain't got to worry about me. There's a ziplock on these lips. I ain't saying nothing. My auntie gonna get her back cracked. And I'm over here talking to y'all. I could be downstairs, get my own back cracked. No, I want to be dedicated. I want to do brown girl Bella. I think I need a personal trainer for my workouts. Listen, I wish. My man probably on here right now talking about, yeah, I wish you would go ahead and try to get a personal trainer. I'm your trainer. Yes, you are, Daddy. Yes, you are. You train me in so many ways. That part. Listen, I know where my bread butter at. I don't know about y'all. Okay? But I mind mines. I mind the business that pays me. That pays me and slays me, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. Like I said, this is grown folk talk. We have moved into the grown folk era of tonight's discussion. So, if you don't mind, stay a while. And if you do mind, and we thank you for coming, though, in advance. Please do subscribe to Brown Girl Bella for more entertainment and beauty and luxury news, reviews, and so much more. So much more. All right, we're starting to pull this look together. We're starting to pull it all together. I might have to do this for tomorrow when I go into the office. Because I haven't done a bold look like this for them in a hot minute. I might have to do this again tomorrow. Okay, I'll leave this palette out so I can remind myself to do it tomorrow. So all of that, that's my thoughts. That's my 1,908 cents on the topic of Louis Vuitton and their new line, which I like it. I like it. Now, the palettes themselves, are meh. I still like the green one from last year. And there was another one from last year. I can't remember what that one was. But I didn't get it as like a refill. So maybe I'll get it this time around. But I do like the one that is in the rose gold holder. I do like that one. So if anything, I will definitely get that. And then one of the eyeshadows from last year as like my backup. You know what I mean? So then I have two to kind of mix and match. Now the idea is to kind of narrow this down. Hey, Karan, sorry I'm late. Had to run an errand after work. No problem. We just in here talking about Louis Vuitton, baby. And how he, you know, hitting our pockets once again, right around the time of my birthday too, which is good because, hey, if you want to hit at any time, hit around my birthday when I can get some birthday money and ain't got to pay for this joint myself. That part, that part, that part. Hit me up when I can get a little, you know, get a little something out of it. You know what I mean? Because by all means, I love the coins, signatures that you are providing. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay? Very much so. All right. I figure we're doing a bold face. We should probably do a calm, you know, easy, barely there kind of cheek moment. So that's why I broke this out. Because you know, I do nothing calm and easy, okay? We like it nice and rough around here, okay? Especially on Thursdays. And if you don't know what I mean, ask your auntie. Because your mama be too embarrassed to tell you. But your auntie will tell you the truth, okay? Like I be doing with my niece. I said, you know, me and my niece, we talk, like talk. Because I tell her, you know, and my sister's not afraid to tell her stuff either. She gets in and does what she needs to do too. There's this sometimes where she's like, I just want to talk to my auntie about certain things. And I get it. There were some things, even though my mother was like open like that towards me too, in terms of, you know, speaking her mind or whatever and telling me stuff. Sometimes you didn't want to hear from your mother. Sometimes you just want to talk to somebody else, anybody else besides your mama. So that's when I broke out my aunties, because you see they crazy. You see they go in. You know, my aunt told me none of my business. I'm still stunned. I don't know if y'all realize that, right? But I'm still stunned about that. And I'm still low-key trying to figure out who that is that she is referring to. I still am. Even though I said I was going to mind my business, and I really am trying to mind my business, I really want to know. Hey, Mrs. Carter. Hey. What's going on? Welcome in. Just Corinne said, I don't own LV nothing. Ah, I know that's right. That's the 90s for us. Yes. When you had disposable income for days and could do whatever you want with it, however you wanted to do with it. I told y'all before, I'm not mad at Marc Jacobs. I really am not. I'm not mad at the packaging being a little wackadoo, because, you know, he gets there. He gets a little wackadoo. And I definitely don't mind the color. This is the medium plus, and I love this. Because, you know, I don't want to look like I got a splash of caca on my face. Trying to figure out a nice way to say it. So I thought I'd just, you know, say it in Spanish and see if that's nicer. So I don't want to look like I got caca on my face. But I do want that deepness that a bronzer provides. And I think if you're going to like use it to like structure your face and carve it out, then it should at least show up. Like it's coming to work. Okay? I don't need you coming here and play around with my forehead. You see how my forehead is? I need you to work, okay? We ain't come here to just look cute. We came to work, okay? You can be functional and cute and work all at the same time, okay? It's called being multi-dimensional, okay? Multi-functions, okay? That's what we need around here. Shoot. We need you to work. Whip it up. or living with your parents. Ooh, girl, that's one thing I'm glad I don't do no more, is live with my mama. Because two grown women ain't meant to live in the same house together. I just think that the laws of like living in the wild, because I call anything after you're 21, you're living in the wild, right? You sowing your wild oats, you footloose and fancy free, you trying to get it, you know? I don't need to break it down to you. Do I? Do I need to break it down to you? No, I don't need to break it down to you. Y'all smart. Y'all can figure this out. But like, that's the time where you break away from the parental unit, because you need to get your own unit working, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. So yeah. So I think that two grown women just cannot coexist like that, because eventually somebody gonna catch a bad one. Somebody gonna catch a bad one. They gonna get cussed out, or they gonna get told off, or something's gonna happen. You gonna, you know, get your feelings all caught up in it, and like feel like, you know, somebody's personally attacking you and taking it out on you. And next thing you know, y'all slamming doors and not talking to each other for weeks. Yep, I've been there. It's happened. So why put yourself through the agony? Why put yourself through that angst? Why bother when you can get your own place to stay? That part. Trust me, it's worth it. It's so worth it. No one should tell anyone how much they should spend on themselves. It depends on them. Exactly. But, you know, opinions are like, you know, another part of the anatomy. Everybody got one. So everybody think, you know, they should tell you what to do with your money. Not so. Not true. And I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. Nor do I want you to tell me what to do with my money. How about I just tell you what's out there and you figure the doggone thing out for yourself. If that's something you want, click my link in the description box below. Well, not right now, okay? Wait till later when I get off. And then you can click, okay? Click, click, click to your heart's content. After I put these links in, all right? Which is after the thing cycles. So don't go on immediately. Give it a minute. Let it cycle through. You know, it's got to go through the algorithm. You got to invite some more people to watch. And while they're watching, I'm filling in links. So while you go back and watch, I'll fill in links. Okay? And then you can go on in there and see what I got. And if you like it, please use my link to click and purchase it. Every little click helps this channel in terms of what I buy, what I share with you all. I also do that G word from time to time, working on another milestone for Brown Girl Bella. So when we reach there, we're gonna do our first G word in, I wanna say 2 years? Has it been 2 years? It might have just been 2 years since I last did a G word. It might. Although, if you're my family member, you're spoiled already because I give you like a bunch of stuff. Especially at the end of the year, anything that I hadn't tried or I tried it and, you know, I didn't finish it or whatever. I'm like, if y'all want it, you can have it. So they usually clean me out. And my niece, who used to wait until that time and then pick off what's left, now old girl be stalking my channel and low-key sending me messages like, Auntie, I'm gonna need you to run me that so-and-so. I know you ain't gonna use it, so put it in the bag for me and send it to me. Ma'am, ma'am, she don't even ask no more. She's straight telling me what I want you to do. I ain't mad at it though. Low key, I'm like, go ahead, girl. That's my baby. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind spoiling my girls. And she's so sweet. Like, she's getting ready to go into school, get her master's. And she picked her school already. She's looking for her housing. Because now housing goes like quick, fast. Quick, fast. She said when she got the acceptance letter, they had already told her housing was full. I was like, dang. But you know that's the first to go anyway. When you are away at school. And she's gonna be about 2 hours away from where she lives. Not that far, but if I know my sister, which I do, she's gonna be up there every chance she get to see her baby. I don't mind. I mean, that's what you gotta do, right? Gotta go see your baby. Oh, this is a really bright look I'm doing today. I don't usually put all the brights on all at one time. For those of you who are new here, I don't usually do this. But today, I felt like all sunshine and light and beautiful bold look with the bold lip. Come through and slay the place, girl. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. I usually have it braided for the summer, which this was perfect. And then at the end of summer, which I label as the weekend after Labor Day, I take my braids down and I start my 3 months, so the next quarter of press outs, you know, silk presses. But I'm feeling it so much. I'm like, what if I did like another version of blonde, but this time I want to do like a platinum blonde so that when my grays come in, as you see them now, trying to live their best life and flourish, I wanted to do like a white platinum in the front and then use these as the bohos to put in between. You know what I mean? So get some hair to like braid down with my hair, but start with like icy platinum kind of look, like that white blonde look, so that it blends in nicely with my roots, and then have the blonde come out. And then I would take out like all of these darker pieces, dark brown and black, which is like the bottom of my hair. I'm gonna take those out and I'm gonna put more of like this kind of brown in and the blonde. So it's gonna be all blonde, and there's like various shades of blonde instead of having it mixed with the different dark brown and all that stuff. So that means I will have to color my hair a little bit, which I don't mind. I mean, I've had it dark for so long. I'd be interested to see if it'll even take, because it's been black and dark brown for so long. But we shall see. You should see. I know where it's white, it'll take very nicely into that icy blonde. So let's see. I think that's next. And I'm either gonna do that with braids or I'm gonna do it with like maybe I'll do like a sew and weave or something. This way I'm not really messing with my hair if I do the weave. I don't know. I don't know. I'm talking smack now, and I probably will do the complete opposite. And some of us come with extra appendages. Right. So you can do anything. You really are the Supergirl. Okay? That part. That part. Exactly. I got a man, and so do you. I know. I need to go downstairs and get my back cracks. Yeah, I said, I need a good cracking, so I feel you, Wendy. I know that's right. You mean cowgirl, Bella? Listen, don't be talking about my stuff. Keep my personal business private, okay? Be telling them. Shannon, I need a different type of personal trainer, hence the wink. I hear you, Bella, and hi, nephew, if you watching. Yeah, he watching. He trying to see what I'm doing. Nosy Nelly. He looking at my stuff. I love the combination of colors. Okay, good. So should I get the braids redone? Yes, Marilyn, please come back soon. Please come back soon. And I'd love to talk to you on the side about how you are enjoying Panama. How are you enjoying it? Thank you so much for coming. Oh my gosh, now I gotta go back and check out your channel and see if you have any content about being in Panama. I love Panama. I can't wait to get back there. She likes to withstand an iron head, boy. Ooh, I tell y'all too much of my stuff. You so right. Oh, Shannon, you can mind your business till this live over. Then if Wendy want to tell you, she can. Oh my God. They think I don't have a life because I am 74. Guess what? I got a man. Let me mind my business. Because my aunt is ever so subtly telling y'all she get her back cracked on a daily. Or at least more often than maybe I am. Because I'm sitting here talking to y'all. And she's straight talking about she got a man and about to get her back cracked. Okay. Okay. While I'm up here talking to y'all, I am not getting my back cracked. That part. But that's kind of the whole lesbian experience. Listen, you can be a lesbian and still get your back cracked. From what I heard, y'all be getting it in. Okay. No tea, no shade. Not to expose Shannon, but she gives the mods one extra entry per giveaway, and she calls it the mod salary. Listen, at least I give y'all some treats. There's some channels out here that don't even give their mods that. Okay. Oh, you acting like I got y'all hemmed up in the basement and only let y'all out to mod. Don't be treating me like I'm the wicked stepmama. All right. Y'all know I lay y'all like a hot butter biscuit. Let me tell you something. Say what you want about Pat McGrath, but these powders that she made for the under eye, I've been going ham on them for like everywhere else where I like get a little misty in my T-zone. And she been holding me down. Holding me down so well. So well. Like on days where, you know, I'm just keeping it light, or like today when I'm just gonna take some pictures to prove that I actually did do a look today. and then take this makeup right off. So I'm gonna just put some light powder on. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. I don't know if she still makes it on her website, but I have two, just in case. Because when I like something, I buy them in multiples. Because I believe in multiples, okay? Especially on things I like. Sip that tea. Oh, I love the bright lips. Thank yous. Thank yous. So yes, I used what lip liner and gloss. So I used, oh shoot, I just put it back in here, but I have it. I used Pat McGrath for the lip liner. So that was Suburbia for the lip liner. And then for the lips, I have the Dior, the new Dior oils. And I believe this one is called Juicy. I believe that's what this is called. So that's what I have on the lips. But never fear, I am gonna put them all in the description box so you too can shop with Bella and get Bellafied. Ooh, I'm feeling a little hotness coming on. Let me melt this down with a little one size. Y'all, I'm so glad that he decided to make this powder melt in a small size, because I always wanted to try it, but I was scared that if I buy the big size and I didn't like it, I would be stuck with the big size. But now that I have this little size, I love it because I can take it with me if I need to, like, you know, give myself a little touch up. But I found that when I use this and I spray and then I powder and then I do another quick spray before I go, that locks it in and holds me down. Like, I'm not gonna do it tonight because I'm just gonna take this makeup off. But I love the fact that I can use that and really have that mattify my face. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, I will put it down there. Kat says she getting cracked more than I am. Who? TT? TT getting in. Love the look. Thank you. Thank you, Noe. You know, I really need to do more bold looks. I don't do them enough. But I really think I'm gonna recreate this tomorrow. I'm gonna do a couple of different things so it looks different. I think maybe I'm gonna pop some of the rose gold in the inner corner to make it pop a little bit. And I think I'm gonna take that champagne color and just put it like underneath the eyebrows. And I think I'm gonna pop my eyebrows just a little bit more. So maybe I'll fill them in a little bit more tomorrow and make it a little more bold, because I think they look nice now, but I think they would pop a little bit more with it being a little bit more pronounced, the color. I think I'll do that tomorrow. But I love the lips. I love the eyeshadow. Definitely will do, you know, these two colors, but I think I want to put that champagne in here and then the rose gold in the inner corner. And use like the rose gold and then smoke it out with the rose Suburbia. That's supposed to be rose, but we all know it's burgundy. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna put more shadow in. And I didn't even smooth it out like I said I was gonna do with the brush, because I think, you know, it's on there pretty nicely. But I think tomorrow I'll be a little bit more precise with it so that it doesn't fold over into the crease as much. So we'll do that. Let me see. That would be fun. She getting cracked more than I am. Love the look. More than all of us combined, Kat. Ah! That's a shame. That's a shame. You got me hollering, Bella. Oh my goodness. I don't know, Karan. I'm sure there's someone getting cracked in here that can even us score. Listen, we gonna find out. Bella frisky tonight. You know, maybe it's the look. Maybe because I popped out with this bold look, I'm getting bold. According to you, you have nieces waiting to take that stuff off your hands. Oh, my makeup? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If she could come in here and clean me out, she would definitely do that. She would definitely do that. But I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I love a bold look. Me too. Me too. I just don't do them enough. I did a colorful look on Saturday. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Your makeup is flawless and gorgeous. Thank you. Everyone is getting more cracked than me, Shannon. Oh, no one wants to do a cowgirl with me. If you catch my drift. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Welcome in, Jamar Bailey. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Lisa J. Stocks. Thumbs up to you too, my sis. Don't forget. Hi. Hey. Get your thing on, girl. Shannon, once again, reread the comment. Oh my God, what did I do now? No one wants to do girl cow. Oh, girl cow with me if you catch my drift. Why not? Why not? Why not? If they like it, they might like it. They might like it. And send me some makeup when you get tired of it, but you need my new address. Yes, I do need your new address. But I will see you for the holidays, I'm sure, to give it to you personally. I should. If not, I think we're going to see each other for Labor Day, right? I think. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? They might have me working, in which case, oh, it's reverse cowgirl. We there. We there. I got you. I got you. I got you. I swear I love my people. I swear I do. I love my people. Y'all are so funny. All right, let me get up out of here and, like I said, take some pictures to prove I actually did do makeup today. And take this makeup off. And once again, I did not give Dream her bath, so she's pissed. She's pissed. I'm gonna be working through Saturday, so the only time I have to do it is Sunday after sips, I think, if we don't go to the movies. But I gotta comb her out. She gonna be looking like a Rastafari if I don't. What else? So to conclude the whole Louis Vuitton, because I know we're going to be talking about this again, but I cannot stress enough to you how luxury has a price, and the price is going to continue to go up and up and up. Why? Because they don't want it to be for the plain Janes or the brown girl Bellas of the world. They want it to be for the upper echelon elite. So they're trying to make it at a price that is not conducive to the average buyer. So it is indeed a luxury item. But if you think of all the other things that they have at Louis Vuitton, everything they have is priced outside of the quote unquote norm. So it's in keeping with their brand, because even for a little makeup holder with like a little keychain on it, it's like, what, $500 for that? Who's paying $500 for a glorified makeup bag with a brass key ring on it? But we set the standard of what we want in luxury. And if we want to have that, that's what we're gonna buy. So you really have to ask yourself, is it worth it to buy this? Or would you rather invest your money or do something else with it besides purchasing that? Price out of the norm, but if a guy wants to do 34 plus 35 with me, he should be coming with 2 new LV bags for me. You set the standard. You set what you want. Okay? It's up to you. It's on you. For me, I know my birthday coming. Okay? And I got my list ready. Just in case somebody want to hit me off with a little shopping spree. Okay? Bueller, can you hear me, Bueller? Just in case. You know, mama need a new pair of diamond earrings. Okay? To go along with her new purse and new beauty stuff. Why not? It ain't tricking if you got it. Hello. Honey, prepare those carts. Honey, you ain't got to say less. My carts are already prepared. All the stores that I like, I already have my carts ready. So I don't even have to put it in the cart because the carts are already there. They're already prepared. Where you want me to hit send at? This one, this one, this one. Boom, done. Done. Yep. I am not playing games because he's gotten me like that before. And I start, you know, my mind starts going and I'm like, okay, which one do I go to first? What I really want? Blah, blah. And I just talk myself out of buying anything. You say that, then we're doing it very last minute on the channel. Okay, so that's on the channel though. But for me personally, I'm a lot more organized. Here, I can't control certain things. Like I could not control that it was like 98 degrees in here. Now it's 89, so it's gone down a bit, definitely. But when it's that high, I can't have those lights on. Like I would be in here roasting. So I can't, you know, control that stuff. But the things I can control, oh yeah, I'm in here moving and grooving and controlling stuff. But how he got me last time was that I had them in like wish lists and I didn't know which one I wanted to go into. And that's what got me all discombobulated. Never talk yourself out of gifts from your man. Set the standard. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So when you know better, you do better. So now I have my shopping carts filled. Okay? I have them filled. You ain't gonna catch me slipping on a banana peel. No more. Nope. So I'm ready. I'm ready. And so are my carts. You just tell me how many minutes I got and I will press the buttons on both my laptop and my phones. I don't miss nothing. Okay? I don't miss nothing. Okay? We up on it. This time around. All right, babies. I've been saying I'm going for the longest time, but I am really going now. Yes. You glad that I'm doing that? You proud of me, TT? I'm proud of me too. I'm proud of me too. All right, we got 11 in the building, 17 thumbs up. Make sure if you have not done so already, you get them thumbs up. And if you have not done so yet, share me out to your people. Let them know that Brown Girl Bella is the place to be for luxury beauty, skincare, hair, so much more. And on Thursdays, it's always after dark time here, and we definitely get it popping. So I will see you again for Sunday Sips on Sunday, and I will let you know ahead of time if it will be earlier than 2 o'clock, but count on 2 o'clock for us to talk again. All right, I love you so much. I will tell my honey you say hello. Yes, please tell him hello. See y'all Sunday, hopefully. Yes, I will definitely be here on Sunday at 2, but maybe a little before 2. But the plan is for 2 o'clock. Until then, you have now been Bellafied. Have a terrific night. Have an even better day on Friday. Those in my paid subscription, make sure you're around for Freebie Fridays. It drops at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you have it locked and ready, because you might not want to miss what I got going on. And yes, and last Friday, we actually had 2 drops. So if you were a seasoned babe or higher, you actually got 2 chances to get something from Freebie Fridays, all right? Hope y'all getting cracked as much as you want. Yes, come on, crackalation. Let it crack for everybody. How about that? Let it crack-a-lack for everybody. Everybody get a back crack this weekend, okay? Everybody get their back cracked this weekend, or at least attempt to get your back cracked, okay? And if you can't get it done by somebody else, you know, might be a job you could do yourself, okay? That part. All right, everyone. Bye-bye, and I will see you next time.